Hello, welcome back. Let's talk about coronavirus a little bit because I mean there's this mass protest, anti-racism protest, not just in America, all over the world. So obviously they are no longer concerned about coronavirus, right? In protest side, how many people are there? Hundreds, thousands, right? Close together. When they protest, there's no social distancing, right? Yeah, they're wearing masks, but still, so what? See, that's why coronavirus is just big hype, all right? When it comes to protest, they don't care, right? Hundreds and thousands grouping together, right? Coronavirus is all, yeah, empty ideology. It doesn't have any content, all right? Yeah, contradicting themselves like that, huh? This anti-racism too is self-contradictory because they say Black Lives Matter. Yeah, we agree. But when somebody say white lives matter or blue lives matter, then all of a sudden they are racist. Okay, so it's not about equality. It's about superior right. Okay, you are allowing racial advocacy in one ethnic group, but not other group like Caucasian group. So that's inconsistent, self-contradiction. All right. So yeah. So when it comes to Asians, about 5 years ago, I think there was this conviction of police officer, Asian police officer, who had I'm not no I don't know the details, but on his line of duty, he shot a potential criminal, and that person died. I think I don't know, but this Asian police officers was convicted of murder or manslaughter, whatever. So there's some protests among Asian Americans. Okay, so yeah, just wanted to mention that. Okay, so it's protest on behalf of Asian police officer who got convicted with some criminal charge. All right, so that's how I remember it. Okay, so yeah, we're just talking random. Okay, let's not talk about President Barack Obama. There are four things I like about him, and some other things too. We have first of all, he's African American, and he married African American lady. I like that. Okay, intra racialism, right? Yeah, same race marriage. So I like that, and I also like the fact that he drinks alcohol, he smokes cigarettes, he do diet, and he do exercise. President Trump doesn't do any of that. He does not do diet. Does not do exercise. He does not drink alcohol. He does not do smoke cigarettes. Okay, look who is healthier. President Barack Obama. All right. So on those four accounts, yeah, I like President Obama better than President Trump on that particular issue, right? He's healthier than President Trump and fitter, right? Yeah, he does diet, exercise, he runs, he smokes cigarettes, he drinks alcohol. President Trump does not do any of that. Who's healthier? President Obama. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So this anti racism today, okay, it everybody puts stocks on that because it's rising stock, ideological stock. all the celebrities, right? They chime in, join in, right? If you say something against this anti-racism, you are racist. So that's the cancel culture, right? Your stock market, your stock price will go all the way down if you are a celebrity, right? You are just branded as a racist if you criticize this anti-racism today, right? So I guess that's what cancel culture is, right? You go against the majoritarian view as a celebrity, and then you're done. So this cancel culture is very un-American culture. America is supposed to be a country of freedom, liberty, freedom of speech, right? But if you say something against the mainstream majoritarian trend, like back in anti-LGBT, I mean, pro-LGBT, when pro-LGBTism was the king, if you say anything against LGBT, then you lose your jobs, right? Yeah, cancel culture. No, zero tolerance, zero freedom of speech. You cannot disagree with majoritarian mainstream culture. So I guess that's what cancel culture is, right? So no freedom of speech, no disagreement allowed in America. Can you believe this? So America is no longer free country, not anymore. You don't have freedom of speech anymore. Why? You lose your job. Just because you disagree with mainstream majoritarian ideology of the day, you lose your job. I think that's what cancel culture is, as far as I understand. All right. So that's America today. All right. There's no freedom. All right. It's sad. Okay. It's unfortunate. Yeah, it's ideological fascism, dictatorship, tyranny, despotism. That's America in this year 2020, year 2020, under President Trump. Okay, when President Barack Obama was there, I don't think it was like this. Maybe it was. Yeah, President Barack Obama, that's like more pro-LGBT, right? Did people get fired by saying again anything against LGBTism? Maybe. So this cancel culture, yeah, it's probably started during President Barack Obama's days, right? And after President Trump got elected, it didn't change. It got worse, right? What about Minnesota incident? Yeah, I mean, this gentleman, African American gentleman, we are sorry that he passed away. We are sorry for him passing away. To his family, yeah, we're very sorry. Yeah, it is sad. But he was criminally accused. So, not charged. To charge this person, yeah, well, so I'm not criminal lawyer, but I know criminal law, so it works like this. Something happens, somebody called the police. So police come to see what's going on. And if they have probable cause that this person committed a crime, then it's their job, it's their duty to arrest this person. That's probable cause standard. So like 30% certainty. Okay? And then police write this affidavit, right? And then district attorney look at the affidavit or if warrant was required, then look at the warrant signed by magistrate judge. Okay, so police officer, they sometimes, it depends on the situation. If it's urgent situation, they are allowed to go without any warrant because due to urgency. But if it's not urgent problem, they get the police officer get a call 911, right? If not, it's not urgent, then they write affidavit or warrant and apply and show it to magistrate judge, and magistrate judge read it, and if there is probable cause, then he signed the warrant so that police officer can actually enter the premises of this criminally accused people with this warrant, arrest warrant, search warrant, right? And they arrest this individual accused of crimes and put in jail, and then police officers contact district attorney, prosecutor, and then prosecutor write this something like information or complaint and submit to grand jury. And if grand jury agrees, then grand jury indict this criminally accused. The criminally accused becomes criminally charged, and it becomes a defendant in criminal court. Okay, and then there's this criminal defendant come to a judge, criminal trial judge, and then after the indictment by grand jury. Okay, I forgot what it's called. So I don't practice criminal law. Okay, so arraignment is the event where so criminally charged, now criminal defendant now charged by prosecutor, right? Is defendant, but so this criminally charged person, defendant, get some lawyer. If he's rich, he get private lawyer so that he pays. If he's poor, he's assigned this public defender, right? So this criminal defendant work with his lawyer, criminal defense lawyer, and come up with plea. Is it guilty plea or not guilty plea? Okay. Yeah, there's this negotiation between defense lawyer and prosecutor, right? Yeah, plea bargaining, right? So after that, they come to the court before a judge, trial judge, right? And do you plead guilty? Judge asks this defendant, do you plead guilty or not guilty? Okay, or nullo contendere, right? Yeah. Nullo contendere, that's more like have kind of in the middle between guilty and not guilty. Okay, it's just no contest, right? I'm not admitting my guilt. I'm just not gonna fight this trial. Okay, but I'm not admitting my guilt either. Okay, I'm not gonna contest it. So it's kind of in the middle. Okay, no contendere, something like that. No contendere. Yeah, yeah, it's Latin. Okay, I don't object to that. I think that's what it means. Or I don't object to it. I don't object it. All right. So whatever. So that's arraignment. Okay. So if this person plead guilty, then this person has now criminal record, and okay, and become is a public knowledge criminal record, right? If this person plead not guilty, then it goes to criminal trial in front of juries. Petit jury, okay. With grand jury, that's bigger, okay. Petit jury, yeah, 12 people, something like that, depending on the state. So, and if this person, if the juror jurors find this person not guilty, then this person walks acquitted. If jurors find this person guilty, then this person is convicted. But uh, this person has one, at least two more chances, or even three chances. State appeal court, and then still loses. Then state Supreme Court still loses. Then yeah, United States Supreme Court. Yeah, like habeas corpus action, right? That's like constitutional argument basically. Yeah, you cannot deprive me of my freedom without due process. Kind of Fifth Amendment, 14th Amendment, kind of. Okay, so that's the criminal justice system. Okay, so all right, let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, so yeah, we did enough mathematics for tonight. Okay, so I'm gonna put this behind us. Okay, yeah, we're talking about law, jurisprudence. Okay, so which is a lot easier than mathematics. Okay, we did enough mathematics tonight. So okay, let's take 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, so in this American legal system, we kind of see the di-dualism there, di-dualism, double dualism, like plus minus minus plus, because in on criminal side, you have let's bring up some whiteboard. Di-dualism, yeah, you cannot quite do it with words. You have to draw it, right? Yeah. There's no other way. It's not like death to the dualism. You dualism, die. It's not that. It's die means two. Maybe in Latin or Greek, I don't know. Alright. Double dualism. You know, kind of this rhyme. So like D and D, DD. So that's why we do die dualism, because it's easier to pronounce. Alright. So okay. So you have plaintiff and defendant, and then you have civil and criminal. Okay? On the civil side, defendants, they are rich. Plaintiff, civil plaintiff, they tend to be poor. Alright? Criminal side, we are talking about lawyers, right? So civil defense lawyers, typically insurance defense lawyers, okay? Yeah, they make a lot of money. But civil side plaintiff lawyers, not as much money, okay? Now, in criminal law, it's the opposite, okay? So criminal defense lawyers, they make less money, and criminal plaintiff side, wait a minute. Yeah. Criminal plaintiff side, the prosecutors, they tend to have more money and power. Okay? So if you went to top law school, and if you top editors of this law review, law journals, okay, and then you can get a job as a civil defense side, like insurance defense, or you can get a job in criminal prosecutor's office, government, okay? If you're top law school, like law review, journal editor, and you did all this clerkship in courts and big law firms and or prosecutor's office, yeah, then you get this job or this job, okay? But if you are like me, kind of shenanigan, if you didn't study very much in the law school, you didn't do any law review, you didn't clerkship, you don't do whatever, like law school student organization or whatnot, then you get a job as either a criminal defense or civil plaintiff side, making less money. Okay? I'm talking about generality, alright? There are exceptions, but okay. Just wanted to point that out. Yeah. I'm gonna erase this, okay? Because yeah. Just as a joke. Don't take me too seriously, okay? Just a joke. You cannot make a joke without offending somebody, okay? But yeah. So jokes are jokes, so just laugh it off. Alright? Don't feel offended. Just a joke. Come on. Humanological joke. Okay, so yeah, this Minnesota incident, okay? Somebody called police on this African American gentleman, right? And police determined, based on their experience, there was probable cause. That's why they tried to arrest this gentleman, right? And this gentleman resisted. That's why police officers had to pin him down to the ground because he resisted. And he was a very big man, muscular, tall man. And his facial features, you can kind of tell that he knows how to fight and he can fight very well. Okay, and police officers, they know that too, right? Yeah, so they didn't want to take any chances. Yes, he was handcuffed, but a handcuffed person can still resist arrest, right? So I guess that's why they did what they did, police officers. Okay? I want to strike some balance because most people side with this African American gentleman. Not many people side with police nowadays. I do. Police officers, they risk their lives and limbs every day to protect our lives and limbs and our property. Right? Their job is very dangerous one, very difficult one, because they deal with potentially criminals who have no problem using violence or breaking laws. Okay, so this gentleman who passed away, we don't know whether he committed this crime or not, something like counterfeit money or whatever. We don't know, but he was accused, right? And he was not only that, he was resisting the arrest. All right, so that's why police officers start to apply force. You have problem, police officers using the knee. Well, but this gentleman was very well built, tall, big, strong man. It took 3 officers to do the arrest, or 4 officers to do the arresting. Okay. Those are the facts. Okay. When it comes to the knee, all right, people may think it's like cruel and unusual punishment. Yeah, I mean, counterfeit money is not capital crime. It does not warrant capital punishment, right? And police officers, that was not their intention. It was an accident. Perhaps a mistake. Because they did not intend this person to die in front of everybody watching on the broad daylight. People are watching, people are filming with their cell phone and everything. Do you think police officers intended this person to die? I don't think so. That would defy common sense, right? So I don't think it was a murder. Perhaps involuntary manslaughter, an accident. But even there, yeah, police officers, they have this qualified immunity doctrine, okay? Because we want police officers to be effective. We don't want them to have this chilling effect of being afraid of prosecution or wrongful death lawsuit, okay? We want police officers to do their job effectively. That's quality immunity doctrine. They get some immunity, qualified immunity, not absolute, but qualified, limited, okay? Yeah, so that's the law and facts. Okay? Alright, we'll take 5 minutes, okay? I'm in a unique position to talk about this way because I'm neither black nor white. I'm kind of neutral, objective, observer. Okay? Let's take 5 minutes. I'm kind of recovering from all my fatigue, tiredness. Alright, so. Okay, give me 5 minutes, okay? So that's how a trial in court of law is supposed to be. It's not. It should never be about this mob atrocity, these mobs breaking windows, looting, threatening. That's more like fascism, violence, use of violence. That's like Nazism, fascism, dictatorship. That's not democracy. That's mobocracy. All right. Yeah, in court of law, it should be all about law and fact, rationality, logic, but not threat of violence by all these mobs. Okay, that's not how democracy is supposed to run. Threat of violence, that's fascism, Nazism, dictatorship, tyranny, despotism. That's not democracy. And unfortunately, America is doing just those things. Ruled by mobs, mobocracy. That's so sad, right? America used to pride itself to be the best, most civilized, the best democracy in the world, role model to the rest of the world. Look at us. Look at us. See, how can I not run for president of the United States? Okay, because I know what's going on. I know what's wrong with America, and I can correct all this. All right. But I have enough knowledge. I don't know everything, but continue to learn. All right. But I know enough to rule this country, to lead the world. As the president of the United States, that's why I'm running for president. Right? Yeah. And I'm also running for Alaska State Senate as well, because just because I'm a candidate, I get some name recognition. All right, because it's public knowledge that I'm running, at least on paper, right? So it may take about a decade before I get elected for any position, because it takes time for me to get known. All right, and I don't put campaign sign on the road with my name on it. I don't want to take shortcut. All right. I want to get known for my ideas, and I call like local radio stations, political talk shows. I write to local newspapers, right? And I do this YouTube series, humanology series, and I have my campaign website. It's for free, okay? Free website, all right? So I don't have any money, all right? And then I run for offices. I'm running for president. I'm running for Alaska State Senate. So perhaps one day I will get there. All right? I'm 41 years old. I don't know how long it will take, but you have to start somewhere, and I'm doing the best I can. All right? Yeah. To save the world, to be powerful, to get elected, but in the right way. I don't want to take shortcuts. I don't want to take people's money or time. I don't want to put my name above and beyond other people's names. I don't want to trespass people's private residence. No, I will never do that. Okay. No, I'm not gonna take shortcuts. I wanna do this right. Money and time belong to the people, and people's name should be above and beyond my name. I'm running for an office. If I get elected, I will be public servant. It will be about the people, not me. Okay? And I respect their privacy, their residence, their homes, houses. So I would never go door to door knocking. No, to me that's kind of disrespectful, right? Legally, it's trespass. You are entering somebody else's premises without any permission, implied or express, right? Random stranger's house. No, I wouldn't do it. Okay, but when people come to my premises for advertisement or uh, Latter-day Saint, you know, Mormon pilgrims, I mean the yeah, I let them. I say hello to them. I open the door. I have no problem. Them knocking on my door, no problem. Okay, because I'm kind of lonely. Okay, yeah, I'm by myself. Okay, so yeah, I'm kind of happy to see my neighbors or people, random strangers, come knocking on the door. I have no problem with that. Okay, probably most people are like that. Okay, at least in the state of Alaska, it's it's not a trespass unless you put some sign, no trespassing. Okay, then yeah, you can come knock on the door. That's not illegal, right? But still, I don't want to do it. Oh, you're making excuses. You don't know how to do any of those things because you are lazy. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Well, but I'm not lazy. I'm just busy. I'm an attorney. I'm a lawyer. Okay, I have full time job. It's busy job. Okay. After that, I go to political meetings. During the weekends, I go to restaurants, bars, and clubs. Right. I perform karaoke, singing, dancing, and yeah, people want to talk to me because I get their attention. I entertain them. At least I do my best to entertain them, and they appreciate my performance. So they come and talk to me, and I listen and learn, right? And at the end of the conversation, I give them my campaign cards. They like me. Why? Because I'm a good listener. Okay, I learned that from other politicians. Okay, because yeah, many of the things I know I learned from politicians. Okay, so local or else. All right. Yeah, I speak freely of my mind, and I don't. I'm diplomatic, but I don't quite compromise when it comes to ideologies. Okay, because I have my own agenda. Okay, so I disagree with a couple of Republican Party platform like pro-life and pro-choice, right? So perhaps I will never get elected. I will never get past Republican Party primary. I'm okay with that. Why? I'm doing the best I can, and I want to do it right. Okay, I'm okay with not getting elected in my life. That's fine. Why? I like running. Running is learning. When I run for some political position, offices, yeah, I learn because I listen. So listen, learn, lower, then lead. Okay? Yeah. No! Then lose. Yeah, sure, but it's irrelevant if I win or lose because I learned and I enjoyed and I call that a success. And I stay out of trouble. Okay? I call that a success. Alright. Yeah. So in 4 decades of my life, I have learned a lot. What I want is my moral obligation is to share it with the rest of the world. Okay, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Humanology series, running for political offices. Okay, uh, so that my messages, my messages, it's not my message, it's God's message as far as I know. I'm just a messenger, okay? So God's message, the truth, can be can reach as many people's ears as possible. All right, to gain some, yes, prominence, fame, power, right? So that we can save the world save the world altogether. Okay, no, it's not just me. I'm not Jesus, right? Yeah, we're just working together to save the world, make this world a better place. Okay, just like Mr. Michael Jackson said. Okay, but I'm not a huge fan of that man. All right, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so we may wrap it up very soon. All right, because I had a very long day. Yeah. Phew. Okay, let's take a break. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's like 9:30. I'm not sleepy, so we'll just do whatever, right? Yeah. How about 5 minute speech, okay? So I gotta practice, okay? Practice makes perfect, right? I gotta practice because I forgot to say this one punchline, last punchline. I'm all ears, I'm all yours. With this gesture. I'm all ears, I'm all yours. Right? I forgot to say that. Let's do it again. 5 minutes. With your allowance. With your court's indulgence. Your honor. Okay? You be the judge. Alright? Yeah, judge me. Be judgmental. Okay. I need that. Okay, I need your criticism. Right? Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is so and so, and I'm running for Alaska State Senate for this district. And thank you for this wonderful organization for hosting this event. And thank you for your attendance and participation and your time and money. Okay, so uh, I have my colleagues here, candidates, and I have one question for them. Is it okay if I make some jokes about you? And is it okay I give you some constructive criticism? Yes or no? Hmm? I'll be gentle. Okay, alright, so there are four things that I will not do in this campaign, right? First, I will not take any donation, campaign contributions. Why? Because I believe money belongs to the people. From this very ghetto get-go, I will not take people's money. Right? Money belongs to the people. Second, I will not take any volunteers for my campaign. Why? Because I believe time belongs to the people, and time is money. Right? Third, I will not go door to door knocking. Why? Because I believe in the sanctity of people's privacy. I don't want to trespass on their private property. Right? So I'm not going to door knocking. Okay? Fourth, foremost, I will not have any road signs with my name on it. Okay? Because I believe it should be about people, not about me, my name. No, I will never put my name beyond and above people's names, unknown names. Okay. Democracy should be about people, not about candidate, not about politician. No, it's democracy. It's ruled by the people, by the people, for the people, over the people. Okay. If you elect me, I'll be your representative and I'll be your public servant. You will be my bosses. You'll be above and beyond me. So my campaign is not about me. It's about you. It's about the people. Just like it should be. Alright? So yeah, so the table over there, I have one page mini biography, mini bio, and one page statement of purpose. It's like job application or college education. Okay? Because running, to me, running for office, running is learning. I'll be learning from you. I will lower myself, humble myself, and listen to yourself. Listen to you. I listen, learn, and lower, and then perhaps, if you let me, lead. Okay? Based on this collective wisdom from everybody. Right? If I learn from everybody, then I will know some more, right? So yeah, I'll be able to lead after I learn from you. Okay. So so what do I stand for? Uh, that's a difficult question because after I say what I have to say about my political position, you may decide not to vote for me. Okay, so but you want honesty, and I want to be honest, so I will say what I stand for. Okay, I'm moderate. I'm modest. I'm kind of in the middle, right? Uh, Big part of me is very much liberal. Okay, but I'm slightly more conservative than democratic. I'm slightly more conservative than liberal. All right, maybe 51% Republican, 49% Democrat. Okay, so yeah, that's who I am. I'm sorry if I disappointed you, but if I'm wrong, correct me. Okay, because I'm all ears and I'm all yours. Okay, all right. Thank you. Good night. Bye. So that's my 5 minute speech. Okay, it's kind of getting more refined, right? Yeah, practice makes perfect, right? Getting more refined, more streamlined, kind of smoothing out the edges, right? Yeah. Yeah. What else? Is it time to take a break yet? I don't know. The thing is, I'm not sleepy yet. Okay, so if I go to bed, what do I do? Lying on bed without being sleepy, that's very boring, right? That's like torture, right? Yeah. So I don't want to go to bed yet. Maybe I can watch some movie or DVD, but nah, that's not as interesting as this. Alright, so. So this humanology series, I record this, right? But and I upload it, but there's backlog because uploading that takes long time. How many hours? Each episode takes about 10 hours, 12 hours to upload because 3 hours episode is about 10 gigabyte sound and image. Yeah, MP4 movie file, sound and image is big file. Okay, so 3 hours is about 10 gigabyte. So it takes about 10 hours to upload. It takes 3 hours to film, okay, record, but it takes more time to upload to Google YouTube. So that's the bottleneck. So there's this backlog. How long is the backlog? Maybe by a month, right? So between this filming today, it will get uploaded after a month, and there's nothing I can do for it. There's nothing I can do about it to speed things up. Okay, it's just the way it is, right? So my recommendation to computer programmers: come up with this MP4, this video recording, because this background image, they're not moving, they're just repeating self. So yeah, condense it, compact it, right? Come up with some nice efficient algorithm so that this video file size becomes smaller, right? Yeah, avoid the redundancy, right? That would be my recommendation for computer scientists, computer programmers. Okay, to make this movie file MP4 file size smaller, right? Because there's too much redundancy. Okay, it's a picture by picture, frame by frame, and if it repeats itself, you can compact it. I'm a former computer programmer. I know how things work in computer programming. Okay, so just giving you some business ideas, invention ideas. Okay, take it from me, take it from me for free. Okay. Okay. We take 5 minutes. All right. Okay. 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 So this brown glasses, it fell from the shelf, and I have this dedicated shelf, one shelf dedicated for my glasses because I have many pairs of glasses, about a dozen. All right. So let me try to repair this. Okay, because it lost this screw. Let me see if I can repair this. Okay. Because I have this glass repair kit from Walmart. Alright, so but the screw size, I'm not sure if it's the right size. Alright, so hopefully it fits. This tiny itty bitty little screw, okay? If it doesn't fit, I have to go to this eyeglasses shop and have them repair it for me. Let's give it a try. So I got the screw in. I don't think it's the right size. Oh well. It's too thin, it's too small. Well, but you hold for a while, yeah, you get loosened again. But you hold for a while at least. Okay, so and if I lose this tiny little screw again, well then I will have to go to eyeglasses repair shop. Alright. Well, you hold for a while because this screw is too skinny. Okay, it's too thin, and it will fall off pretty soon. But just for now, okay, yeah, it will work, but not for long. Yeah, I go to glasses shop. Okay, so the screw is not the right size. Do I have a different screw here? Something thicker? Maybe. But this thicker screw is shorter. Uh, there's this intermediate one. I think it's thicker but longer than the shortest one. Yeah. Let's try this guy. It's nice break from all this politics and mathematics, right? Fixing on my glasses. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this one will fit better. So let me unscrew this guy. So my political friends, they say public servant is a job for dedicated personnel. Yeah, they work overtime and whatnot, right? Yeah, I really appreciate their service. Also, people in the media, journalists, yeah, they work for the public, just like politicians do. Yeah, I appreciate their service. Okay, and I have many friends who are in journalism. All right. Yeah, I think they're doing fantastic job. Okay, so whether they are left or right, I think they're cool. Okay, appreciate their service. And political activists, politicians, I think they are cool. Okay. This tiny little itty bitty this eyeglasses screw is so tiny, so easy to lose, right? Yeah. Very tricky. If not microscopic, right? I'm kind of drunk, okay, but I can still repair my eyeglasses if I have the right size screw and right size screwdriver and because I learned how to drink very well, okay. Yeah, we Asians, we learn how to drink properly from our fathers, okay. So we know how to behave when we are drunk, right? That's Asiatic, Oriental drinking culture. China, Taiwan, Korea, Japan. Okay. So I clipped my fingernails a couple of days ago. Okay, so this I'm having very difficult time to put this tiny little eyeglasses screw on that spot. Very tricky. Keeps on falling. I think it's the right size. Focus, concentration, patience training. We fail and fail and fail, but we never give up, right? We try again and again and again, okay? It takes a lot of patience. Tiny little eyeglasses screw, right? We can learn from this activity about life. We try again and again and again, okay? We start it all over sometimes, right? Yeah. It's like that in any line of job, any profession, occupation, right? We make mistakes. We have to sometimes start all over, back to square one, ground zero, right? But we never give up, right? Because at the end of the day, that's why we get paid. Yeah, this screw is kind of going sideways in the wrong direction, okay? It's not upright. I have to make this upright. Okay, now it's more upright. Okay, okay. Now it's going. Okay. And it's the right size. So, very good. It got some resistance. Okay. Now it's fixed. Yeah. It's flush. Okay. Good. I fixed my eyeglasses. It fell off, alright? Yeah, it got too loose. So one arm of this eyeglasses got fell off, right? I lost a screw, of course, so I replaced it. Yeah, that's how repair works. I used to be electrician for helicopters, okay? Yeah, we do some soldering, right? But most of times you have machine, electrical machinery, right? And it stop working. Most of times it's because of this one part that failed, they got old, wear and tear, right? All you gotta do is replace this one part of this big machine. So that's how it usually works. As opposed to replacing this entire machinery, no, you just need to identify what part of this big machine failed and you replace that one part. Okay? Like a surgery. A person is sick, maybe it's just one part, one organ that failed. So yeah, you replace this body part, right? With artificial organ or donated organ or whatever. Okay. Yeah. So that's how repair shop works. Okay. You just replace. You identify what part of this machine failed, and you replace it with brand new part. That's how repair works. Because I used to be electrician for helicopters when I was in the U.S. Army, right? So yeah, we'll take 5 to 10 minutes break, okay, and then we'll talk about whatever. Okay. No. So yeah, we can learn from this repair industry, mechanics, electricians, carpenters. Okay, when some machine fails, you don't have to replace the whole entire machine. You need to identify what part of this machine failed and just replace that one part. It's cheaper and more efficient that way. If you replace this entire machine, that's economic waste. That's more costly and inefficient, right? So to identify what part of this machine failed, you need knowledge about this machine. Okay? Some good philosophy of repair shop philosophy. Okay? All right, we take 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay? Okay. Yeah, you can come up with highway philosophy, right? Yeah. You're back. So, President Trump. Let's talk about President Trump, okay? Interesting figure. He's so entertaining, right? He's kind of cute because he's so obviously wrong, right? Just some of my neighborhood dogs who come to my yard, my premises, and barking at me. My neighborhood dogs. They're so cute because they are so obviously, ostensibly, apparently wrong. President Trump is like that way, okay? He's cute because he's so wrong, obviously. So yeah, we laugh at him, right? Good entertainment, right? Yes, he said, "Oh, I am your law and order president." Okay, Mr. President Trump. Okay, you say you are law and order president, but once you got in the office, how many times did you respect law? I mean, you said Article 2, it give me absolute power to do anything I want. Article 2 in United States Constitution that you swore with your left hand on the Bible, right hand on the air. Okay, you swore to protect and preserve the U.S. Constitution, right? When he swore in January 2017. But how many times have you respected the law? First of all, you don't know the law, right? Second of all, you have your lawyer friends, employees. They tell you about law, but you don't respect it, right? Come on. You said, what? Article 2 give me unlimited power. I can do whatever I want. That's what Article 2 says in United States Constitution. No, it doesn't. Okay? So it's so entertaining because it's so wrong. Obviously wrong. Okay? It's kind of cute. Right? Order, law and order part. How many times, Mr. Trump, Mr. President Trump, Mr. President, how many times have you ever been orderly? You've been all this chaotic, all this Twitter, okay, and Twitter flagged you, fact check, whatever. Now you are going after the Twitter, right? That's how you are, okay? You betray your people. I mean, the very first things you did is to fire Mr. Director of FBI, James Comey. He's the one who got you elected because he went after Hillary Clinton, like the very last week of presidential campaign. He got you where you are at. Oval Office, White House, President of the United States. You owed James Comey, Mr. Director of FBI, but you fired him, right? You betray your own people, okay? But you expect your people to be loyal when you are disloyal to your own people who helped you to get there. That's President Trump, okay? Very disloyal. But he expects loyalty from his subordinates when he's not loyal to his subordinates. It's all about himself, right? All about Trump family name, right? Not very smart, alright? Self-contradiction. So that's your president, that's my president, that's our president, Trump, okay? How can I not run for president? Okay. I'm still running, okay? Let me get some wine. Okay. I don't have anything else to say, okay? So let's wrap it up for tonight, okay? And yeah, thank you for your time, right? Good night. Bye.